What's up, planty people? I hope you guys had a wonderful and blessed week. So today I wanted to do a video on how to shop on Estes without getting scammed. That is the biggest thing, because when I first started in the plant hobby and I got on Estes, I got partially scanned. The good thing about Estes is they will return your money if you do have a scam. But in today's video, I'm going to show you how to shop safely and smart on Estes for anything that you can think of, especially plants. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Let's head over to Estes, my favorite place to shop. All right, so you do want to have an account. You want to sign in. You want to have an account because you want to keep track of what you buy. Keep track of what you want to buy. All of your purchases are on there, just in case you want to remember when you bought something or whatnot. So let's look up, I don't know, let's say you want to go ahead and grab, I don't know, what do we want to shop for today? Because I would normally shop for anthuriums, but I know you guys are probably not into anthuriums, so let's do Monstera. And we'll just type in any Monstera. Am I spelling that right? Okay. All right, so once you type in what you're looking for, what I like to do, and I like to shop, I shop on the mobile app, but I mainly shop on the computer. And the reason why is because the settings are just a little bit different on the computer than it is on your phone. The filters are. So I always go to filters first, and I like to shop only from the United States. And then also I only shop from star sellers. All right. When I first started, I was just shopping, wasn't looking for any criterias, just, picking up plants. And I'll show you guys those purchases that I made that were shady and what I noticed about them that made them shady. So that is the reason why I use United States as my filter and star sellers. All right. So after you apply those filters, I always skip over the ads, all right, because they're going to show you some ads at the top, and I like to skip over those. If you notice, these ads up here are not 5-star. They say ads by Estes. I skip the top row, and I move on to the next row. So, like here, and I bought from this company before. She has a 5-star rating. 5-star, 5-star, 4.9, 5.0. But for me, they have to have this star. That star tells me that they've sold plenty of product. They've got great customer reviews, and we'll see what Estes has to say about them. So when you click on here, the first thing I like to do is go directly to their store. And I'll click on that button, and then I'll see what Estes has to say. Smooth shipping. Has a history of shipping on time with tracking. Speedy replies. That means if you have an issue with your order, then you send them a message and they respond to you quickly. And average review rating is 4.8 or higher. I would definitely buy from this person. I have bought from this person. So yeah, so then when you click on whatever product you want, I feel very confident and safe in spending my money with this seller. That I do. That I would. Okay, so that's one way, right? And I also follow that shop as well. And then I like to take a look at some of their reviews, because sometimes, and I'll show you guys, sometimes a seller will have, let's go back to items. All right, over here. So they have 175 items. Also, when you look down here, they have 1,991 sales, 2643 a Myers. That is great. Sometimes sellers will start off selling non-plant products, and it would be like digital products or simple, knick-knack stuff for $1 or whatever, right? And then they'll boost their sales up. And then they'll post a couple of pictures of plants, and you think it's a plant seller when actually it could be a scammer. And I'll show you that. A little bit later. So I like to go to the reviews. I like to check out the reviews and see if it's real people who are doing the reviews, and I like to see what their delivered product looks like. If their delivered product looks like the pictures, what they're saying. Fast shipping. I love fast shipping. You do not want to wait forever, right? Quality products. I will be buying from the shop again. I will be purchasing from again. Just as described, one leaf was yellow upon arrival, but with a plant being shipped, that's not bad. Packaging was exceptional. So these are the things that you really, really, really want to pay attention to. This is an excellent seller. Now, let's go back. Let's go back without filters. Okay? That was just one example, but that's how I shop on here. That's what I look for on here. If we go back without filters, again, skipping over this. All right, so now we come to some if you want to take some risk, there are some shops that are just starting off and they do need some help, but like the Green Escape here, it doesn't show that it's a 5-star rating, but I have bought many plants from the Green Escape, right? I bought many plants from the Green Escape. I even got my Monstera Mint from them here. It looks like they're selling bigger Monstera Mints now. They might have grown a little bit in their care since I got mine, but this is where I bought mine from. Let's go to the Green Escape. Rave reviews, average rating is 4.8 or higher. They don't have that stamp where it says, fast shipping, or they respond to messages quickly. I will give the Green Escape the benefit of the doubt because they are the tops. I think they're the top seller or one of the top sellers, plant sellers on Esty. They are extremely busy, extremely busy. They also sell on Amazon now, but they are extremely busy. They have very, very high turnovers, or what is the word I'm looking for? They just have a lot of customers. They have a lot of customers. The only thing about, you want to read each, and they have very low prices. So they have low prices. The only thing probably the reason why the Green Escape doesn't get a 5-star rating possibly is because there's a lot of complaints about the size of their plants. But the Green Escape will be very upfront and honest with you and let you know that, hey, you are getting a starter plant. And when they say starter plant, it is literally a itsy bitsy tiny little plant that you're going to get most of the time. I bought plenty of starter plants from them. Half of them did not make it just because in the beginning I didn't know what I was doing with plants. But on an average, do I think their plants are worth it? Like this one right here, right? $45. You could probably get one of these for $45 now, bigger than this. It's going to take a long time for this plant to grow. But sometimes they have amazing prices for starter plants. Let's say there's a plant out there that costs $150. They might have it on their site for $50, but it's going to be very tiny and it's going to take you a very long time to grow that plant out. But if you're really, really desperate for that particular plant and you want it at the cheapest cost possible, then you can definitely order from the Green Escape. But I just think that that is the reason why they don't have a ton of the 5-star rating, is mainly that, because I haven't had any issues with shipping. Now, you do want to read the description when you buy a plant. You always read the description. All right. This picture right here is just the mother plant, or yeah, I'm pretty sure that the Green Escape does a lot of tissue culture plants. And this is just the first picture in almost all of your listings. Either the first or the last picture is going to be a picture of what the plant you're buying is going to look when it's mature. So this is not the plant you're getting. You're not going to buy this particular plant that's on the screen right now. You're going to get a plant that looks similar to this one. All right. So you want to read the description. Over here will tell you exactly what you're buying. And for the Green Escape and for some Esty sellers, you do have to purchase 2 plants minimum. So for the Green Escape, you always have to buy 2 plants or more in order to buy from them, right? So if then you come down here and you can read more on the description. They'll tell you a little bit about them. They'll tell you a little bit about the listing. Over here, they also have a thing where if you buy 3 starter plants, you will receive the 4th one for free. They are the devil when but yeah, the Green Escape, they always have good deals. They always have good prices. It's just depending on the size of the plant that you want to purchase from. All right, moving on to the scammers. Let's go back. We'll go back to how to spot scammers. All right. Now, if you're looking for an expensive plant, like the Monstera Mint, the Monstera Mint for a baby starter plant is going for $108 right now. But if you happen to see one and the price looks extremely suspect, don't trust it. Do not trust it. I also don't buy seeds. I don't buy corms on here. I'll never purchase a corm online. I will purchase a corm. If I want to purchase a corm, I will purchase it from a Facebook seller that is reputable, that I could reach back out to and say, hey, you sold me a bad corm, or it was a lie. Right? You sold me something that wasn't true at all. And if I can find one. So I don't buy corms. And I think that they're catching on. So there's less and less scamming going on. I'm pretty sure that they're catching on. But let's see. Let's say you want to buy a variegated alocasia, right? Those are where you really get scammed. Okay. All right. So, yeah, definitely if you're going to buy, look for the 5-star. Look for the 5-star, because I would definitely not spend that money on a plant from somebody that does not have a 5-star. That is really, really, really how they get you. And let me make sure I don't have my filters on. Okay, no, I don't have no filters. All right, I'm looking for one that stands out to me as a scam. And like I said, it looks like they're doing a pretty good job of not allowing them to jump on here like that. All right, so let me go back to my past. And I'll look, let's see, we'll go to my purchases. And don't judge me. Let's go. Let's go all the way to the end. Page 6. When I first stopped on here, when I first jumped on here, I'll go to page 5 because I think that's where we are, where my scams were. Okay, yeah, so this was my first thing, right? I wanted to get all the variegated plants I could possibly get. So I ordered from this person here, and as you can see, it said from Paris, France to Indianapolis. Estimate delivery was September the 1st. I purchased this on August. So for the delivery to be way out to September, I should have caught on there, right? But I didn't. It was way too far. Maybe 2 or 3 weeks out. Most shippers ship the next week when you buy them. So if it's longer than that, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't trust it. So, yeah. So I jumped on here and this shop is probably no longer available. Yeah, see the items in the shop. So what had happened was I made the purchase for these, and it said right here, like, elbow rooted node cuttings, right? And I think they were like $5 or $6 a piece. If you see, the total is $29.89 for all 3 of these. Yeah, that's a joke. That's a joke. And I didn't know no better when I first started. I just thought I was getting really good plants for super cheap. Okay, I'll buy a node and I'll grow it myself for 5 or 6, 15 bucks. I'm trying to tell you guys that these will never be that cheap. That would never be that cheap. And that's the one thing that I should have paid attention to. So I was waiting for my shipment to come in. I sent them messages and I didn't get any reply back. And then when I went back to go check the shop was closed down. All right. So what you need to do when that happens, if that happens, and hopefully it doesn't happen to you because I'm showing you this video, you want to go and make a case for it. Okay. You make a case, and this was closed on September the 4th. I got my money back. Everything was returned. That is the reason why I love shopping on here, because they do have safety. And my message to the seller was just wanted my money back if the shop is fake. All right. That's what I had sent the seller. And this is what the seller has sent back to me. Dana, thank you for your patience with this process. At this time, Esty's. Oh, I'm sorry. That was not. He never responded back to me. I went straight to Esty's, and Esty says Esty has decided to interview and issue a refund for your order. Okay, so that is what was happening, and I should have known, because I think it was I did pay with my credit card. There were some that I think I went through PayPal or something like that, and that was a mistake. So I didn't learn from there. I did it again with the Alocasia Frodic variegated bulb for $17.76. That was a lie. And I did. So, yeah, they have 1.5 stars, 141 sales. Is this? Yeah, so this store is currently not selling on Esty's. Yeah, I was wanting to really show their store, but that was not okay. Yes, so that is what. And I think I still didn't learn my lesson. I didn't really figure it out, guys. So, don't judge me. But yeah, here was another one. Tissue cultured Monstera Thai Constellation for $27. Like I said, back in August, they were in the uppers of $200. at that time, and I was interested in buying this one. This one did not ship. It was fake. So 3 times, 4 times, I bought from another seller, and the other seller, I really hope he's on here, because what he did was, what the other seller does is he would jump on and then jump off, jump on and jump off. He would give it a couple of months in between, and then other people will buy from him, and then he'll disappear, and then he'll come back, and other people will buy from him again. So even though, yeah, here we go, the Hazy collection, all right, and his store was, and he has stopped selling on Esty's as well, but I wrote a review and said, scam, never received item, seller closed his page down. All right, so I thought again I was getting a deal, and that was not the case. He has 7,478 sales. This is the guy that I was telling you guys about, who had pencils, erasers, digital products. I think he was selling wine barrels or whatever it was. And then his top page, he only had 15 plants on there. So when you visit his storefront, the first couple of pages were all plants, but when I dug deeper, it was he had other items on there that wasn't plants. So I no longer will buy from a seller that has more on their website than plants, because I don't trust it. He had good reviews for his non-plant products, his digital products, because those you get immediately. But anything that he had to ship, he had bad reviews on. And yeah, this seller is no good. So just those are a couple of things that you guys should look out for and pay attention to when you're shopping on Esty. Other than that, it's pretty safe. I have made tons and tons and tons of purchases on Esty. I do almost every week. No judgment. But yeah. So make sure you leave your reviews when you do buy a plant from them. These sellers need your help selling their products, and a review would definitely help. And I hope that this video helps you guys out as well.